From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South, between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Indy. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Going from the gun here. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And it's 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They are throwing it again. Back to Pitts it goes. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Back to throw. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. On now is Cook to kick this away. Return. Here's Anthony Gould. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He won't be able to get past the line very quickly, Brock. They're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here. 3rd down. Good stop out of defense to limit this damage. They gave up 8, but they still forced this 4th down.
You know, Kate, most of the offenses I've been around love code words in the run game. And for draws, it's usually a D word. Denver, Dallas. I'll tell you what else. Add a D word to the defense, because when you hit them with a draw like that, it puts doubt in their minds of how upfield they can get.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They go play action on 1st down. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He'll take this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On the give, it's Stoughton. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards. 2nd and 6.
Pass play now. Here's a screen for 2. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by the Kobe team. And the Colts put together a wonderful return. inside the 40 following the interception.
Well, if nothing else, he's got the first INT of his career out of the way. It's kind of like when you get that new car, you know you're going to get some scratches on it. But that first one, yeah, you always remember it.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Timberwood.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. 19 Charger, 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw, here's Richardson. That's brought in, it's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range.
18 Cardinals. Hey! Warriors 70. Go street. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Throwing again, Richardson. He's got it near the 8. They get this down to the 7-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the 11-yard line.
Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds him on the slant. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball.
When he does not tie this game, his extra points off. They remain down by 1.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Washington now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. Sets up a first down and goal.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Come on, come on.
Richardson back to throw. Quick slant complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 70 Lions.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Check out.
Here he goes, third and long. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gains.
Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sends it through. And that's going to give them the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
In order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Here's the backup. First throw. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly is a check down outlet on short throws.
And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First down, Jacksonville.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Going again. Here's Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Jaguar first down.
All right, let's go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's second down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Back to the air, Lawrence. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Goes to the hurry up here. Still sticking with the passing game. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator. I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
Well, we saw those guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Tootin. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw, Richardson. Pass this underneath to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Connects on the crosser. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Ridge! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
60, 79 Broncos. Go.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down.
Ready.
Here's Richardson. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And the Colts take a slim 2-point lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He's got the squiver. He brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from downtown Indy. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought to right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Pitts is the man in motion. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Spatial Tootin. And he'll take this one in. Spatial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Ashton Doolin now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Richardson going to get it quickly out to down. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Unlock. Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Colts. Good looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. Pass back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Will line up for the
Hawk
two-point
70,
conversion.
Hawk 70. Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther, let's go. Let go.
Out of a shotgun. Richardson. That'll be caught. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and it will remain a 7-6 game.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set up to throw. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 14.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Out to his right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Pitts is the man in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
In the middle, he's got his man complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Red on red.
Pitts is the man in motion. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
On the return, it's Doolin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready, ready. Here we go. Ready, ready.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready, set. Ready. Panther 6, Mustang 19.
From the gun, Richardson. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
60 Matt, ready, go!
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go, let's go!
On play action, Richardson on the run to the right. Now he takes off, and he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Richardson. To the left side, taken in by Downs. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it's coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If they need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
No gain on the play.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Tag, trap 50, trap, hiking, 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
From the gun on third down, Richardson to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 60 Bison, 18 Pioneer.
Now Richardson. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got them, and we are top.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
He'll start at the 2. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Red on red. Here we go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
On red.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. On the return is Gould. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Richardson. The second down throw is incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. So, on fourth down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. All even on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
And he's downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he will score. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return out of the end zone, it's Gould. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Come on. Hit. Liking, trap 50, trap 50. Go.
They'll give this one to Taylor, running right. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Ready, break.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
Throwing is Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Red.
Lawrence. Set up the screen here for Tootin.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 22.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got it at the 7. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Hey, Jupiter.
First and goal.
Here we go.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
And he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Jacksonville. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Anthony Gould now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back with more. On this opening week, after this, work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, it's Richardson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyways. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Trap 60.
Richardson going to look to throw, and it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Ready.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Indy. And hold on to that football, young man. That's keeper his first NFL touchdown.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
And after that last score, they want it back right away. A rare first-half onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Look at him go! And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. Going up top. That is hard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
79 Broncos. Go.
Richardson to throw. He completes this one to Mallory. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Come to the line now on second and 2.
7-yard line.
To throw, it's Richardson. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. Third down coming up. Here's Richardson. This one caught at the 4. And he's out of bounds at the 5, and they're in business. It is first and goal.
Colts, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Oh, big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Brings up second and 8.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.